Story time with Dod. Yay! Wasn't actually going to do this video until people started whinging. So now I'm just obliged to. Originally, when I posted a certain video, there was a build in there which apparently loads of people have taken offense to. And how dare I say it's bad? It's the best skill build in the game. Factually not. I actually had no idea who made that build, and yeah, since people started crying in a certain Discord, it's made it very clear who made that build. So now we're gonna do story time. Once upon a time, well, about 4 months ago, I was talking to a live streamer and I was trying to explain to them, because they had the interactions all wrong between DTA, DTOC, varying other things, on what actually affects your skills and what skills they affect. After some convincing, I managed to get them to run a few tests, and it quite clearly showed that, not to brag, I was right, that some skills do take effect from damage to armor. One skill takes effect from damage to targets out of cover. Your drone and turret do not take effect from anything other than like skill damage and a select few multipliers. I even then sent them, joined their Discord and sent them this, courtesy of the Hutchler. This is like, well, this is years old now. This is like three years old, I think. Hutchler can confirm. This is still accurate of what DTA or DTOC affects what skill or status. I even walked them through things like Chatterbox, the buff on Chatterbox when you reload. If you have a chem launcher, that fire rate buff affects chem launcher, as does measured. Glory days, the stability, this also affects your chem launcher. We did varying other things. And then, just because I knew it wasn't the place for me, I thought, you know what, I've done my piece, I've educated someone, I will leave. I left their Discord of my own volition. On that day, I started making a video, which took about 90 hours to upload because my internet was trashed here at the time. And I made this video, what your skills take effect from, where I go through the interactions. I also mentioned this person, and I was quite new to mentioning other people. So before this went live, I was like, you know what, I'm going to quickly rejoin their Discord, send him this video, and just be like, I have mentioned you. Is that okay? Like how I've mentioned you and like whatnot, and the interaction. Do you approve of this? Or at least that was the plan. Couldn't rejoin. I was banned. Originally thinking it was just possibly some mistake, because I believe that when I actually originally did post that image, I probably posted it in the wrong chat, and maybe someone was meant to press delete or something, and I got banned instead. I don't know. So the next time this person was live streaming, I went back into their live stream and I was going to message them again saying the same thing. Like, is it okay if I message you? Like, I've been banned in your Discord though. I have something I'd like to get your approval on. We're trying to be polite about this. I personally thought it was a very, very polite interaction, especially for me. Couldn't. Been banned from their fucking Twitch as well. So, yeah. Mr. Tuxedo Bandito, I am not your biggest fucking fan. Turns out the only person you want help from is, well, I don't even fucking know who, but apparently people that actually might know a thing or two about the game. Or was it just, I don't know, was it just the fact that I proved you wrong? Like, were you that butthurt you had to ban me? And now, apparently as well, in your Discord, if you even mention my name, that people are getting banned as well, or people that have any form of association with me, you're banning them. Well, I've got news for you, Cupcake. You might want to start banning half your fucking Discord, because a lot of people that I know are in there are just there to troll you, or just take screenshots of your Discord and post them in other Discords for everyone else to laugh at them. But yeah, this is neither here nor there. I just wanted to vent my own personal gripes with you, and just the fact that literally half your Discord is there to take the piss out of you. But still, this is, again, to try and be educational. And I get to do it on my own fucking YouTube channel now, in my own time, and how I like to do it. And you can't fucking ban me. Now, just because I like proving points, I've hidden their names. Okay, I'm very confused. There is this PC guy who just made a vid about doing 83 times Legendary, but he bashes Tux build who was on Xbox. What? Yeah, it's called Monkey See, Monkey Do, mate. Okay, people see a video of a build, they go, oh, that's good, and then they make it. Doesn't matter what platform you're on, you can see the same build depending, like, on varying different platforms, on all the platforms, like, and yet the funny part is I'm then the one insulted being called delusional. Are you telling me that no one else runs like a Future Initiative, Alps, Opportunistic and BTSU gloves? Because I'm pretty sure that's the fucking standard for a healer build. Oh, but this build is only on Xbox. No, it's not, dickhead. This just in, Glass Cannon is only on Xbox, by the way. Yeah. How to tell if someone's on Xbox? They're using fucking Glass Cannon. Yeah, I'm sus. I'm sus, guys. Now, this one's actually funny, right? I have a hard-on for Tux. Yeah, probably. I think the guy's an absolute mongo, but don't go out of my way to even watch his videos. I think this is actually the first video. I mean, I mentioned him in the skills one, and there's probably been like one or two other videos where there's like a fleeting comment. And I know that I've mentioned him in the comment sections in at least 2 videos. But as for like actual videos of where I'm pinpointing or like literally abusing, fucking hate that word, abusing. You don't know what abuse is, Cupcake. Yeah, this is literally the first one. So no, and trust me, Cupcake, you don't want to know on that doll where they touch me. You do not want to know. You're not old enough. This is my favourite one. This guy has to be delusional. He then goes on some random blah, 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 trying to figure out how much time I spent doing this. If you watch the fucking video before you start gobbing off, I said I was at it for 13 hours. 6 hours, 50 minutes is their conclusion. No. 3 hours. 13. Now, ignoring expertise, with 1 blue core you have 913,015 armor. With Bellstone and a maxed out Memento, you get 39,521 armor per second. That means it takes 25 seconds for you to go from low armor to full armor. Or 10% armor on kill. This will give you 10 kills and you're back to full armor. And due to the rate in which you're able to kill things with a skill build, yeah, that should not be a problem. Armor regen is typically one of the weaker side of stats, other than preservation, due to the fact that it self-stacks with itself. Yeah, you can do this multiple ways. Just, I don't know, remove one of your red cores and put it to skill tier. Then run Gunner. There's 10% armor on kill. Hell, you could even take off that useless 3rd piece Brazos and put 2-piece Bellstone on for 1% armor regen with Memento. That's 4% armor regen and 10% armor on kill. That still nets you more. Right, now for the big problem, and I see this a lot. You're not the only one to actually do this, and this is really annoying me at this point. Because in the video, I've actually gone and found your 3-piece Brazos makes capacitor skill build the Terminator. I don't know what Arnold Schwarzenegger films you've been watching, mate, but he don't run around like that. Anyway, 3-piece Brazos, 20% ammo. In this, you literally state it increases your TTK. That is factually, provably incorrect mathematically. TTK is only increased by your RPM and your burst DPS, which is also in part your RPM. So the only way to increase your TTK is 1, increase your rate of fire, and 2, increase your burst DPS. When you increase your magazine size, this only increases your sustained DPS. Magazine size in the long run doesn't really actually mean that much unless you've got fuck all DPS. So the only thing that magazine size is actually giving you is a crutch to lean on because you can't kill shit quick enough. So you need those extra bullets, in which case just run an LMG within sync. For me, the best part about all of this, I mean, this is meant to be educational, but I'm just kind of going off on a rant now because this has kind of annoyed me. But for me, the real funny part is at the start of the video, you show an actual good build. 3-piece Empress, 2-piece Brazos, and Memento. With, I think they had like crit damage, crit chance rolls everywhere. I believe they were at like 50% crit chance and 149% crit damage. You didn't show the stats, but let's just face it, I'm pretty fucking good at this point. And yeah, you went and then, oh, let's pimp this. No, you punked it. See, I actually just went out and just tried to prove a point, really, and I did this. Now, the top one is your build, 1.5 all weapon damage, which I believe is what you were around with maxed out Memento. You had no total weapon damage, 147% critical hit damage, 75 headshot, 12% DTA from capacitor, 0.25, amp 1, which is from glass cannon. You've got your DPS there. I then went through and calculated your skill DPS and put that in there. So your weapon DPS is 5.8 mil. Your skill DPS was 1.9 mil. Add them together, you get 7.8 mil DPS. Now some of you might have noticed the one at the bottom. That was the build that you had up at the start. I believe it was from a guy, Smurf something or other. I actually took out some of his crit rolls and just put skill damage in just because fuck it. And I dropped his critical hit damage down to 99%. Still 50% crit chance. Again, feel free to check the stats. You're pretty sneaky. You don't actually show your stats on screen. But despite the fact that weapon DPS we're doing 5.3 mil, so we've dropped a fair bit, but we're doing a hell of a lot more with skill damage, and our overall DPS is 7.99. Now when I went through and calculated the overall mag damage as well, the mag damage for your build was 24,389,545. This is also including skills, by the way, so over the entire duration of your mag, which was 4.2 seconds, 49 round mag, so 11.7 bullets per second, adding in your skills damage over that duration, you got 24,389,545. With Smurf's build, just adding in a few skill damage rolls as well, dropping our crit damage, we were doing over 3.5 seconds, smaller mag, we were doing 26.1 mil. 26,198,165. So even though you've got an extra 20 rounds in your mag, our overall mag damage is actually more. You've not gained anything. You've effectively directly nerfed yourself. You'd have been better off putting 3-piece Empress and, I don't know, a Grupo piece. That would have given you more. The overall benefit, like literally your 20% ammo is probably equivalent to near enough, I don't know, 10% crit damage. If you upped your crit damage by another 10%, you'd probably do more than that mag for losing those 8 rounds. Or 3-piece Empress, just 3-piece Empress with your skills constantly firing at something does more. There's a reason 3-piece Empress is classed as best in slot 4 skill builds. And yes, that 10% skill efficiency you do get that adds into Memento completely and utterly outperforms 3-piece Brazos. You punked a build. You didn't pimp it, you punked it. Sad to say, you are yet another person that doesn't know what they're doing. Now again, I know this comes across as harsh, arrogant, bit of a dickhead, bloody bloody blah. I'm delusional, I get it. Someone touched me, you have no idea. But if you are up for a conversation, I am willing to do so. If you want these sorts of videos to stop, stop lying to your communities. It's that simple. Now, again, I get it. Build diversity. Off meta. Content's running dry. We need to find new and exciting ways to build. Blah de blah de blah de blah de blah. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Oh, but you solo the legendary. There's literally a video of some Japanese player with 6-piece 511 and Bullet King soloing DUA in like 19 minutes. Do you think that's meta? Do you think if you gave that to a new player they would even remotely stand a fucking chance? No. Do your best to advise people in the best possible scenario. 3-piece Brazos. Even True Patriot, the 3-piece on that increases mag size. The only reason we get away with that is because of the 4th talent that debuffs, heals and buffs you. 2-piece Brazos is phenomenal. It's actually a game changer for skill builds and hybrid builds. 3-piece Brazos, there are a multitude of better options. Have fun, good luck, don't die. It's bad for the health.